Hey folks, it's Dave here, back with another game tonight as I'm playing some baseball tonight. Just picked up OOTP 20 on sale for $10 here on the Black Friday sale, so I'm going to give this a shot. I enjoyed a little bit of 19 when I played of it, so I'm still learning this. Most likely I'm just going to let the computer play this out and I'm going to broadcast it tonight, but somebody asked me to do some baseball. And I'm going to do some baseball tonight. So, as we check out, I hope the crowd's not too loud. I don't know if there's anything I can do to fix that. Hang on one sec. Can I do the audio? Let me try this. That might be better. So let's see if that's any better. Keep forgetting to turn down the game volume. It's the first time I've done this one here. So anyway, so tonight we have the 1978 Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the 1978 New York Mets. And a little exhibition game here on the channel. This is just kind of a one-off, part of the Dave's Classic Rewind that I haven't officially announced. I keep teasing it, but what it's going to be called is Dave's Classic Rewind, where I go back and I'm just going to play a game from the past that's really not going to be tied to any larger project. I still have my projects going on, some of the hockey things I have going on, some of the football seasons, but I just want to do some one-offs like the game of the week. You know, I should announce that tomorrow so I can get that up and running for everybody. But anyway, so let's go here. It is the Dodgers at the Mets as I give baseball a try here. So up at the plate right now, it is Davey Lopes. I remember Davey Lopes. Pitching for the Mets is Jerry Koosman. And hey, Barbara's in the chat. I tried to go to Twitch tonight. It would not let me. For some reason, the software I'm using would not let me go to Twitch. So, yeah, I thought you were the Mets person. So that's why I want to get the Mets in here. So we're supposed to be at Shea Stadium. That's where we're supposed to be tonight. So hopefully everything goes well. So let's get going here. Koosman on the mound. Davey Lopes up. Here we are in the bottom of the first. I don't have any of the settings, so I might have to adjust some things on the fly. And the pitch. And smacked up the middle. Davey Lopes pushes that one up for a single. And there's one on here in the top of the first. A leadoff runner is on, as they say. All right, Bill Russell now. He is the shortstop for the Dodgers. So Lopes on first, and it's Russell up facing Koosman right now. Here we go. Lefty deals, pitch out. They're looking for the steal, and they got him. Oh, wow. It's a pitch out, and they nailed Lopes, who was taking off on the play. And they got him good on that one. So one away as Lopes singles and is out stealing second base. So Russell still at the plate right now with one ball. Pitch by Koosman, slapped down the shortstop, scooped up by shortstop, and he throws him out, and is two gone now. That was Tim Foley, the shortstop. I should know that. I should know Tim Foley. I'm still getting used to the names. Valentine at third, Lenny Randall, Willie Montez. I'll get everybody's name eventually. Steve Garvey up now for the Dodgers. Base is empty, two away. Long fly ball into center. Actually, that's just a routine pop-up, and that'll end it. Mazzilli has it, and it's 1-2-3 inning the hard way for the Dodgers. They almost stranded a man, but he was picked off stealing. So let's take a look at Tommy John now is the pitcher for the Dodgers as we go to the bottom of the first. Lenny Randall up, and Lenny Randall is the second baseman for the Mets. Boy, I know everybody on this Dodgers team pretty much. Dusty Baker, Rick Monday. I think I know just about everybody. Shortstop Bill Russell. I'm not familiar with Bill Russell. But anyways, it's 1978 Dodgers and the Mets. Lenny Randall at the plate. Tommy John now. The lefty kicks and delivers. Slaps this one into right field, right at the right fielder. And Smith hauls that in, and there's one away. I think there's a replay button here. Where is the replay button? Replay. Yes, you can see the replay here. He got a good whack on that one, but he hit it right at him, and there's one away. Steve Henderson coming up, the left fielder facing Tommy John. Henderson slaps that one in the right field. Smith looking at that one, and he's under it, and he makes the catch. 2 away, so a busy inning for the right fielder, Reggie Smith. John Stearns up now with 2 outs and nobody on. The pitch. Slaps this one down to first base. Easy play by Garvey. He takes that one, and the Mets go down in order. So we go to the second from Shea. No score. Reggie Smith up. He is the right fielder for these 78 Dodgers. He had a busy inning there, taking 2 fly balls away from the Mets. And he will lead things off against the left-handed pitcher, Jerry Koosman. And struck him out. Took a big cut on that one. And he goes down swinging, and they move it around the infield. Look at that's kind of cool. Oh, yeah. Throw it down to third and move it around. Here we go. Ron Say. Ron Say is the third baseman for the Dodgers here in the second. Say looks at that one. Called strike. Oh, Say's not happy with that. He takes a real slow walk back to the dugout. And there's 2 away here for the left-handed batter, Rick Monday. Monday, the center fielder. Lefty on lefty here. Koosman deals. Swing and a miss, and that retires the side. So, fairly easy inning for the Mets, and they will come up to bat in the bottom of the second. No score. Lee Mazzilli coming up, the center fielder, Lee Mazzilli, facing Tommy John. Just 1 hit in this game, and that from Davey Lopes, and he was immediately picked off stealing. And he fanned him pretty good. Mazzilli will go back to the bench, take the slow walk of shame as the Dodgers pass it around the infield. 1 gone. Willie Montanez coming up now. He's the first baseman for the Mets. John delivers. Another strikeout. Tommy John is on fire here in this inning. 2 strikeouts here in the inning. Tim Foley coming up, the shortstop right now. He's the 6th spot, as everybody's gone up and down in order so far. Foley facing John. 2 outs and nobody on. And the pitch is slapped down to third base. Ron Say is there, and he'll grab that one. And 1, 2, 3 we go again. So a lot of zeros on the scoreboard, except for that lone Davey Lopes hits as we go to the third. No score here at Shea. Hope you're enjoying the game. Finally doing some baseball. As soon as I get my setup going in Studio C, I'll have the tabletop baseball game going. That was fun. I played my first game the other night. 3 up, 3 down is right. And this is kind of fun, just sitting back and letting the computer play. I don't have to worry about managing anything. This is fun. Koosman now will face Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker is the left field. Koosman delivers to Baker. Baker hits this one. That's a decent shot into left field. But coming in and making the catch is Henderson. And there's 1 away. Steve Henderson had a long run on that one, but he hauled it in. Now it's Steve Yeager. He is up to the plate right now. And the pitch. Yeager, swing and a miss, strike 3. That's strikeout number 4 for Koosman. As 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the third. Now it's the pitcher, Tommy John. Let's see if he can do anything. His average is terrible because he's a pitcher. Koosman delivers to Tommy John. John slaps this one down the first base. That is scooped up. And Montanez will make the play, and that'll be tied aside. At least the pitcher got a piece of that one, though. And so 3 up, 3 down again. And we're going to go to the bottom of the third now. Mets coming up to bat. It's Joel Youngblood. He is the right fielder. And the pitch slaps this one deep into left field. Going back and making the catch in deep left was Dusty Baker. Ho-ho! He went a long way on that one. Let's take a look at that one more time. Got a good whack on that one there. Just kind of hung up at the last second, and Baker will make the catch. So now it's going to be Bobby Valentine, the right-handed hitter, coming up against Tommy John. And the pitch. Ground ball back to the mound, a little nubber, and John fires that over for the out. Yeah, I thought that was gone too. It's a little deceiving here, this view here. There's a couple other views, but I do like this view. Let me see. I can change the view, I think. Modern 2D view. Want to try this one? Oh, this one looks pretty good too. Let's try this. Let's try the modern 2D view. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh no, I don't know if that would have any animation though. Well, let's see what it looks like. So this is Koosman, the pitcher now. This looks like more like Action PC. Oh, this is a ground ball right to Garvey, and he's out. No, I don't like this view at all. So we're gonna get rid of that. You can't even see what's going on. Classic 3D view. That's a little far away. I don't like that. Go to modern 3D view. Yeah, this is probably the best view, I think. Yeah, this is probably the best. This is the one I like the best, so we're going to stick with this one here. This one has all the animations. The other one didn't have the animation. The other one's even further away, so we're going to go with this view right here as we go to, where are we? Top of the fourth. Top of the fourth. No score, just the one hit in that first inning. The leadoff man, Davey Lopes, actually, and he's at the plate right now. So it's his second at bat. He is 1 for 1 today with that single, the only hit of the game. He was thrown out trying to steal, though, on a pitch out. Lopes takes that one inside. Oh, it's called strike. Oh, boy. And Lopes will strike out, and is one away. Bill Russell, the shortstop, up now for the Dodgers. And he hits this one into left field, giving chase, and getting there is Henderson. And that'll be out number 2. Steve Henderson, a long run on that one for the Mets. So 2 away, and Steve Garvey comes up now. His second at-bat of the day. Oh, he hit him. Fastball high and inside, and it hit Garvey, and he'll get on to first base on a 2-2 pitch. So Garvey's at first base with 2 away, and Reggie Smith, the right fielder, coming up for the Dodgers. Hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. And Garvey heading to third, a heads-up play, and he slides in safe at third base. Wow, Garvey looked like he stopped, looked like everybody else stopped, and he kept on going. Let's take a look at that one more time. Here's my replay, play-by-play. So they can see here the base hit up the middle. Watch Garvey. He's going to go to second and stop for a second, and then he's going to look and keep on going. Well, that replay was different than what I saw on the actual. Very different. It's my first time playing this game. Still fun. So runners at the corners right now with 2 outs for the Dodgers here in the top of the fourth. And it's Ron Say, the third baseman, looking to give him the lead. Koosman digs in, fires, and he walked him. And so the bases are loaded here in the fourth. And it's going to be Rick Monday, the center fielder. Monday 0 for 1 in this game, but he's got the bases loaded here in the fourth. 2 outs, though. Can Koosman get out of the jam? He deals. Smacks this one into left field. It's high, giving chase. Can Henderson get there? And he does. Henderson get there to catch that ball. And they leave the bases loaded. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. No score. Lenny Randall up. Lenny Randall, the leadoff hitter, the second baseman. And he's going to ground this one back to the mound. Tommy John fires that over with authority to first base. Garvey with that catch. And there's one away. Steve Henderson up now. Tommy John delivers. Henderson whacks this one right at Garvey. Garvey scoops that one up, but he'll take it himself. And there's 2 away. John Stearns comes up now for the Mets. Mets still without a hit in this game. And we're in the bottom of the fourth. And there's 2 outs. Tommy John delivers. Outside ball 4. And so he will take his base. So Stearns is on first. That's the first walk of the game by John. So Mets got something cooking here with 2 outs. They got a man on first. And Sportsman Z is in here. Hey there, what's going on there, Sportsman? I'm just trying out OOTP 20. I just picked it up tonight. It was on sale for $10. So I wanted to start doing a little bit more baseball between the tabletop and the PC, and so I'm giving this a whirl tonight. Everything's set on automatic, so I haven't really changed anything. This is kind of like right out of the box. I'm just playing an exhibition game right now, just trying to feel things out. Very similar to 19, which I didn't play all that much either, but I like just sitting back and watching the games play out. I have a real fun. I don't know anything about baseball anymore. Back in the day I did, but it's all changed now. They still got 3 bases. They had 4 bases. They might have changed that. And the pitch. Runner takes off. He got a good jump, but they're going to nail him at second base. So they come out of that empty-handed again. We're going to go to the 5th inning. Still no score. Played my first game of Strat Baseball the other night. That was fun. I'll play a little basic game right on the table. 11-2 Baltimore over Boston. Boston got croaked. It was 1980 season. Dusty Baker up now. Facing Kuzman. Al Red Sox fan. Hi, Al. I'm back doing some baseball. Barbara wanted me to do some baseball tonight, so I figured I'd check out OOTP 20. I just picked it up. It was $10, so I got OOTP 20. Still trying to figure it all out. The basic strat game is really fun. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get into advanced, but I'm going to play basic for a while because I'm a very casual baseball fan, so this is really, really fun. Still trying to figure out some of the options of the game. Right now, it's just kind of out of the box. That's all I'm doing, just kind of hitting the button and letting it run. So here we go. Kuzman's going to pitch to Dusty Baker here in the top of the 5th. Baker slaps this one down to second base. Scooped up and over. Oh, he bobbled it. He's going to try to take second base, and he will get there. That's going to be an error. And he's going to end up at second base. Baker goes to second base on the error, so mark that down. I think it's going to be an error to, I'm not sure who they gave that error to, if that was at the second base or the first baseman there. I'm not sure if I know how to check that. Must be a way to check the game log. How about this? Game log. Where are we? We're over here, top of the 5th. Reached on an error. E4. Oh, that's good to know. E4 is second base, right? E4 is second base. Yeah, the graphics are really, really fun. I wish they would say what the player did. Like in Action PC, when you click on the player like this, it tells you how they're doing in the game. So you can, they walked, they got, hit by a pitch. And this game here, you got to go back into the game log, and that's kind of a pain in the neck. I wish they would do that. So, yeah, error on the second baseman. So we got Dusty Baker at second base, and nobody out right now for the Dodgers here in the top of the 5th. Steve Yeager up now as the bottom of the lineup comes up against the Mets. Yeager slaps this one down the short, and it gets through. And they're going to wave him home, and he will score. So Baker goes to second on the error, and then gets waved home on the single by Yeager. And the Dodgers are up in this one, 1-0. Let's take a look at that one more time. Baker at second, took off on the crack of the bat. The shortstop couldn't get it. And Baker will come in to score. The throw was a little closer than I thought it was. But yeah, so Baker scores on that. Tim Foley had that ball go right by him at shortstop, and he should have got it. And, again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's my second video tonight. Don't mean to be clogging the airwaves tonight. But I originally wanted to go on Twitch tonight. I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get the software to hook up with Twitch. I don't know why. So I come back on the YouTube here, so I'll have to figure out how I can get on to that other platform. It's supposed to. You're supposed to be able to go right to Twitch, and it wouldn't let me tonight. So here I am on YouTube again. And so here we go. So Tommy John, the pitcher, up now with Steve Yeager on first base. He just batted in that run. Trying to bunt, and he flares it up in the air, and coming in from first base is Montañez. And so the bunt failed. We got one away. So Davey Lopes now. He's got a hit in this game. Faces Kuzman. Lopes slaps this one down the short. Could be 2 for 1. And no, couldn't get it off. to the first baseman, and so Davey Lopes will beat out the throw. So 2 outs now on the fielder's choice. And the pitch coming now, slaps this one in. That one's going to drop in for a base hit. Trying to go to third, then changing his mind is Lopes, and Lopes will stay there at second base. So the single by Billy Russell puts 2 men on and 2 outs. They already have 1 run driven in on the single. And it's going to be Steve Garvey at the plate right now. Garvey slaps this one. Oh, this one. Hard shot down the right field line, and this is gone. Youngblood gave it a good run in the corner there, but he's not going to get that one. And Garvey parks it, as they say, and it's 4-0 for the LA Dodgers. Holy smoke, that get out of here in a hurry. He clears the bases, and the Dodgers go up in this one, 4-0. Let's take a look at that one more time, shall we? Smacked this one. He got all of that one. It just got over the wall into the bullpen. And he rounds the bases there. So it's a home run by Steve Garvey. And it's 4-0 for the Dodgers here as they open things up in the 5th. Reggie Smith coming up right now. 2 outs and the base is empty. And Smith hits one to right field. And this one is gone as well. Back-to-back home runs to right field for the Dodgers. And the Mets fans here are starting to head for the exits already in the 5th, because that's how they do it in New York. Wow. Back-to-back home runs. And the Dodgers are up now 5. Let's take a look at that home run, too. This one more towards right center. The Garvey hit was more towards the line. And this one in Shea got out in a hurry. And so that's a home run for Smith. So Garvey and Smith go back-to-back with home runs. And we finally, after 4 scoreless innings, we finally have some scoring here at Shea Stadium. Ron Say up now with 2 outs. And in pitching now is Craig Swan. Excuse me, Craig Swan is coming in relief of Kuzman, who went, 4 2/3? Is that what they say in baseball? So, yeah, so Swan coming in now to see if he can finish out the 5th. Ron Say at the plate. Last time up he walked, and he's going to slap this one into center field. And this one was caught by Mazzilli, and that mercifully ends the 5th inning here for the Mets. So they pick up 5 runs, back-to-back home runs, getting the job done. As we take a look at what happened in that 5th inning, it was Davey Lopes. Let's see, what did he do? Oh, I can't follow this. Holy cow. Lopes, ground ball. I wish it would say what it did. Okay, Yeager single. Okay, 0-1 single. Okay, Lopes hit into the fielder's choice. Russell singled. Garvey homered, cleared the bases. Then a solo home run here. Okay, that's what it does. Still getting used to this game and this setup here. Tommy John still on the mound for the Dodgers here as they take on the Mets in 1978 exhibition action. And it's Lee Mazzilli, center fielder, up now to try to start the rally for the Mets. He's going to pop this one up. Catcher going over and can't make the play. They're going to give him an error on that, even though it really doesn't amount to anything. But Steve Yeager couldn't haul that in. It's a new life for Mazzilli now. See if he can take advantage of it. Mazzilli is going to slap this one down to first base right at Garvey. And he makes a nice catch. 1 away. Willie Montanez, if that's how you say his name, I'm not really sure. He's one guy I don't know in the Mets. Oh, it's lefty versus lefty right now. He was struck out last time up. Slaps this one into center field, right at the center fielder, Rick Monday. And Rick Monday scoops that up like he was scooping up a burning flag. 2 away. Tim Foley up right now. Pops this one up. actually ground a little nubber out in front of the plate. I was trying to follow where that ball went. Anyway, he's out. Mets go down in order. So we go to the top of the 6th right now. Craig Swan still on the mound, coming in for relief from Kuzman. And it still Dodgers 5-0. Rick Monday up now for the Dodgers. And swing and a miss, and he goes down swinging. And you notice that the Mets didn't pass it around the infield. They're down 5-0. They're not too happy. Dusty Baker up now. And the pitch slapped hard down to the left field line, off the wall. He's got one. He's going to try for second. The throw coming in will not be in time, and that's going to be a double. So Baker slapping that down into left field. Henderson retrieving that. Let's take a look at that one more time. Just whacked that one. That was out in a hurry. That was a one-hopper to the fence. And he'll take second for a leadoff double here. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a one-out double. One-out double. So now this is, who's at the plate? Now Yeager's up in this one. He's got a hit and an RBI. He's going to pop this one up in the infield. And Baker has to retreat back to second. Foley's got it 2 away. So Tommy John, the pitcher, coming up here in the 6th inning with a man on second. And the pitcher slaps one down the first base. That is scooped up. And Montañez got it, steps on the bag, and that'll do it here in the 6th. So they pick up a hit, but they leave the man stranded. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th now. Mets still trailing this one 5-0. Let's go Mets, right? Let's go Mets. Is this the game where you can be a career GM and bring up minor league guys and salaries and whole nine? Yeah, this is that game. You can do everything in this game. You can change the price of parking, I think. You can change how many bathrooms are in the stadium. I mean, I might be exaggerating a little bit, but this game is deep. and I just sit here and let everything happen automatically because I will never figure it out. I try to play the hockey game too. The hockey game is, I think this is deeper than the hockey game, but the hockey game is pretty deep, and I still can't figure out the hockey game. And I just let it run on automatic, and I just play some historical games, and I have my fun. But I really don't like to be the GM and manage all that stuff. That's just not what I like to do. I like a casual game is what I like. And I like the graphics on this a little bit better than Action PC, which is why I'm playing this tonight. Action PC is fine, and it does a lot of things I really like, but I just wanted to have some good graphics tonight. So, yes, you can play it as played, lineups and transactions. It is ridiculous what you can do with this game. All right, so it's Joel Youngblood coming up for the Mets. He'll kick off the bottom of the 6th for the home team. He's going to slap this one, and that's going to drop in over the second baseman for a hit. And so the leadoff runner is on for the Mets, Joel Lundberg. Just putting that over the head of Davey Lopes, who was playing deep at second base. Bobby Valentine up 1 on, 1 out. Mets getting shut out 5-0. Slaps this one down. Uh-oh, this could be 2. No, he bobbled it. Hard shot down to the shortstop. And Bill Russell couldn't bring that one in. And so there's 2 on right now with nobody out for the Mets here in the 6th. Tommy John still on the mound right now. And yes, this is $9.99 right now. It comes with all the seasons, comes with a bunch of leagues. It's a very good value. And so if you pick it up right now, it's $10. So I have 19. I just picked up this one here for 20. So I did pay the $10 and I did pick this up. It's very, very deep. for $10, Sportsman Z, it's I'm not really a baseball guy. I'm a very casual baseball guy, but the graphics in this makes it really fun just to kind of kick back and do what I'm doing. And if you want to manage, if you want to GM, if you want to go crazy, it's all there for you to do. Okay, Tommy John now pitching to, who's this guy here? This is, he's got a pinch hitter now coming in, Bruce Boisclair. Bruce Boisclair is going to pitch hit for the pitcher as the Mets got 2 runners on here with nobody out. And the pinch hitter takes a walk. Oh, he walked him. So that's the second walk of the game for Tommy John. Now the bases are loaded here for the Mets. In the bottom of the sixth, and it's the top of the order, it's Lenny Randall. Let's see if he can get a run across here and get him back in the game. 5-0 Dodgers. Lenny Randall facing Tommy John. He's thrown 61 pitches. That's the other thing. If you want stats, this game is nuts with stats. There's stats, I don't even know what they are, and they're in the game. It's pretty good. Okay, so the bases are loaded now. The crowd is chanting, "Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets." There's someone with a sign that says, "Let's go Toucans." I don't know what that means, but let's go Toucans. Here we go. Tommy John with the bases loaded. And it's a drive down the short. That's going to get a run in. They're going to just get to play at second base, and that's it. And so they get a run across. So the Mets are on the board here on the fielder's choice. So there's still one away and still runners at the corners as Bobby Valentine goes to second. Bill Russell with a flip to Lope, so he could only make the one out on the play. So Steve Henderson now the left fielder. He's got a chance to drive some runners in with runners at the corners. John kicks and delivers. And he struck him out. That's a big strikeout right now for the Dodgers pitcher. So now there's 2 outs with runners at the corner, so the infield can relax a little bit. John Stearns coming up to the plate. Stearns slaps this one, and it's in the gap. That's going to score 1. That's going to sit there. They're going to wave him in. He's going to come in from third base. This is going to be a triple, a base-clearing triple, and the Mets are back in this game. It's 5-3. Oh-ho! So Stearns, a 2-out triple to the gap in right center, and just like that, this game is 5-3. Let's take a look at this again, folks. Holy cow. He slapped that one. There was nobody home. You couldn't place it any more perfect between the outfielders. And that gave a chance for everybody to go in. He actually almost had an in-the-park home run here. Not really. But he did. And so the Mets are back in this one, 5-3. And they got a runner at third base right now. 2 outs now for Mazzilli. Lee Mazzilli, the center fielder. See if he can scratch across the 4th run of the inning. Tommy John, 71 pitches right now. He deals to Mazzilli. Mazzilli slaps this one into center, and that is going to be a diving catch. Oh, Rick Monday dove and caught that one, and he saved a run. And that'll retire the side. But the Mets get 3. It's now 5-3. Let's take a look at that one. Holy cow. Look at Monday. He had to come a long way, and he dove, and he got that one before it hit the ground. And that's where we are. So, yes, it was a very good inning. So, 5-3 as we go to the top of the 7th. And I have my ginger ale break. Here we are. So now the pitcher is Kevin Cobell. He's come in to pitch for the Mets. He's going to get the leadoff batter, Davey Lopes, here. To kick off the 7th inning. So, it's a new game now, 5-3. Cobell pitching to Lopes. Lopes going to slap this one high into center field. That has got a little bit of carry to it, but back and making the catch is Lee Mazzilli. Whoo, that had some legs. It just ran out of room out there. Let's take a look at this one more time. Lopes got all of that one, and it just kind of hung up. Mazzilli went back, and he was just shy of the warning track on that one. 1 away. That's a long out, as they say. Bill Russell up right now. He's facing Cobell. And he's going to slap this one down the short. Foley can't get it again. He's had a tough day at shortstop. And Foley watched that one go right by him. Tim Foley's not having a good night down there in the 6th spot. And Russell's on. So Steve Garvey comes up with 1 away. Man takes off, going to second, and they got him easily. That's the 3rd attempted steal tonight, and that's the 3rd time someone's been easily thrown out down at second base. So Garvey now, with the bases empty, has 2 outs. Garvey slaps this one. This one is gone. Oh, boy, that is an upper decker for Garvey. That got out of here in a hurry. Wow. Garvey, I think that's his second home run of the night. 406 feet on that one. Whoo, hoo, hoo. That one was impressive. Let's watch this again. Here's the pitch, and bam, that just see ya. See ya, upper decker, goodbye. And so tax went on for the Dodgers here. Second home run of the night, 6-3. I love this old baseball stuff. Old baseball is good baseball. Not too old though. Not Clinton Park's old, but this is good. 70s, 80s. Reggie Smith comes up now with the bases empty. 1 run in a 6-3 game. And he's going to slap this one down to short. Foley makes the play this time, and that's an easy out. That'll retire the side. They pick up 1 on the Garvey home run. And we're going to go now to the bottom of the 7th. The Mets trail by 3. Tommy John still on the mound as he's going up against Montaigne as the first baseman. And slaps this one into right field. That's just too high and shallow. And Smith on the run makes the catch. Reggie Smith coming in and making that one routine, as they say. Tim Foley, shortstop. Foley smacks this one down to third. That's scooped up over to first base to stretch, and that gets him easily. Nice play by Say down there to Garvey. And there's 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Tommy John facing Joel Youngblood right now with 2 away. Youngblood slaps this one down. Garvey scoops that up, takes it himself. 1-2-3 inning, and it's stretch time here at Shea. 6-3 Dodgers. Well, thank everybody for tuning in tonight. A little bonus baseball tonight. I did a hockey game early. I did my Strat PC hockey. That was a lot of fun. It was a big Blackhawks win over the Bruins from the 1974 season. And then I figured I'd pick this up for $10. I pick up this game on sale through Steam, and I figured I'd give it a whirl tonight. I tried to go on Twitch tonight. I couldn't get it to work, so here I am on YouTube. So hopefully YouTube will cooperate with us and we can continue to do what we do on YouTube, because I do prefer to go to YouTube. And they're saying that 70s and 80s baseball, yep, that's when I grew up watching it. Growing up in the 70s and 80s, that's when I watched it. And then as I got older, I kind of faded away a little bit. But I still enjoy this baseball. I just pulled out all my old baseball cards, too. When Al does his baseball card show, I have all those cards myself. I just pulled them all out. I was thinking about bringing them out when I do some of my tabletop stuff, but that might be a little bit of overkill. Might be. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's continue on here. The top of the 8th, Ron Say, the third baseman, leading things off. And Say, big cut, and he struck him out. That was a full count. And down goes Say. Coble still on the mound. He's facing Rick Monday, who made a diving catch into center field to end that 6th inning. Monday slaps this one into right field, and that's going to be a base hit. So Monday's aboard, 1 on, 1 out. And coming up to the plate is Dusty Baker. Love Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker coming out, and coming in to pitch now is Dwight Bernard. So Dwight Bernard, the right-hander, is coming in to pitch for the Mets right now. And Barbara says, what a great day. Watch some hockey and baseball. Yep, I appreciate you hanging in here on a Thanksgiving day. We had a nice relaxing day here. Untraditional Thanksgiving for us, but it still was kind of fun doing what we did today. And yeah, just relaxing tonight with some games on the internet. Anybody have a football score? The New Orleans game tonight? They were playing, what, Falcons or something like that? Yeah, I turned the game off when I started playing here. So Dusty Baker now is going to be facing Dwight Bernard. And he hits us into center field, and coming in with a sliding catch is Mazzilli. And 1 away. No, 2 away. I'm sorry, 2 away. Steve Yeager up now. I wish you would say what he did. Is there anything you can click on to say, like, what he did today? No, there's nothing you can really click on to see what he did today, right? Career today overall. Now you would have to go to the box score of the game log, right? So we went to the box score. I suppose you could look at this. Home runs, batting. But I'd like to not have to leave the game to do that, you know. And, let's see. Bobsy says he's planning a Strat Cards and Dice 79 playoffs tomorrow. Oh, that would be good. Yeah. If you're going to put that on your channel, I definitely want to check that out. And if you played any historical exhibition game and the hockey game from the different years, I do have the new hockey game, the Franchise Hockey Manager 6. I have toyed around with it. Or are you talking Cards and Dice? I'm not sure what we're talking about here. If we were talking baseball, Cards and Dice, or talking this, maybe I'm misinterpreting the conversations here. So I will just get on to my game. Yeager, man on first, 2 away. And he's going to walk, so now we got 2 on with 2 outs. Oh, franchise. Yes, you can do that now in Franchise Hockey Manager 6. You can take 2 teams from any era and play them together. It's just the Franchise Hockey Manager, you don't have the graphics like you do here. So you can simulate the games and look at the box scores. And I like to kind of call guys up and change my lines up. I have some fun with Franchise Hockey Manager, but you can't enjoy the game itself. You can enjoy everything around the game, but the game, it's not like this. And it's not like Action PC. So Lee Lacey up now. Lee Lacey is a pinch hitter coming in. So Tommy John went 7, and he will be done. So a good 7 innings. He gave up 2 hits and 3 runs. So Lee Lacey will come in with 2 on and 2 out here in the top of the 8th. And he smacks this one into left field. Oh, my. It is a pinch hit home run for Lee Lacey of the Dodgers. 3 runs coming home. And this one is 9-3. And, yep, that would be the jacket grabber in this one, folks. A 3-run pinch hit home run. This is actually, I know it's a slaughter, but this has been fun. This game has really been fun. I'm glad it wasn't like a 1-0. So, wow, here we go. Lee Lacey with 2 on, and the outfielders didn't even move as he put that into the bullpen out there. And, wow, just like that, this one is probably in the books. Davey Lopes coming up now. So the relievers have not done a good job for the Mets in this one. And Lopes is going to hit one into left field. But that's going to be high enough, and Henderson comes in, and he makes the catch. So the damage was done, though. The 3-run shot, the 2-out pinch hit home run by the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 9-3. So Don Sutton coming in now in relief of Tommy John. See if he can clean up the last couple of innings here. And Bobby Valentine coming up for the Mets. Mets trail by 6. Valentine slaps this one. Line shot right down at short. And that's a nice catch right there. And is 1 away. Bill Russell, the shortstop, cutting that one. You can load historical ballparks in the works. Yeah, I think you can. It depends how much I would actually play it. So I think I saw the tutorial on how to do it, and it was quite. Maybe that was the Action PC one that was kind of tough, but there was one that was a lot of work to it. I was like, well, but it might be fun to do that if I really get into it at some point. But now that I have the game, maybe I will. Elliot Maddox coming up with 1 away for the Mets. Maddox slaps it down to second. Easy scoop and throw. And Lopes over to Garvey, and is 2 away just like that. Lenny Randall, second baseman, top of the order coming up. And he strikes out. The Mets go quietly into the ninth. We go to the top of the 9th. And 9-3. Maybe you can do a quick video on that, Al. Maybe. Do a quick video on how to load some screenshots into here. That might help me out. Then I got to figure out where to get the screenshots, too. Is it just through the workshop? That might be easy, too. I tried to load the faces from the workshop into 0019, and they didn't look like the players did. So now I got another pitcher on. Pat Zachary is in here in the 9th for the Mets, trailing 9-3. Bill Russell's up, the shortstop. He has a base hit in the 7th. He'll knuckle it down the first base, and there's 1 away. If they change the play-by-play speed. Oh, let me go fast. See what that does. Steve Garvey up now. Homered 2 times. Garvey slaps us in the right field. That's going to be a base hit. Garvey's had a good day today for the Dodgers. 2 home runs and now a single. And he's on first with 1 away. So, Reggie Smith coming up now to face Zachary. He's 2 for 4. And he struck him out on that one, and he will take the walk back to the dugout. So there's 2 away here in the 9th. And Ron Say, the third baseman, coming up with Steve Garvey on first base. Say smacks this one down the short. Foley comes up with it, and a quick play to second, and they got him. So that retires the Dodgers in the 9th. They don't get any runs in this one, but they got a 6-run lead to go to the bottom of the 9th here. At Shea, 1978 Dodgers and Mets going at it here in my first ever Out of the Park Baseball 20 game here on my channel. Thanks everybody for tuning in. It hasn't been a very close game, but it's been fun. We've had a lot of runs, 12 runs in this one. And I'll have to learn how to put in the stadiums in here, because I know this probably is not Shea, even though it says it's Shea, but maybe I'll figure out how to do that at some point. Steve Henderson coming up to face Don Sutton as Don Sutton tries to close the door on the Mets here in the 9th. And the pitch. And struck him out. Sutton has his second strikeout of the game. Blew it right past him. And Henderson will sit down. Stearns coming up now with 1 out. The crowd pretty much gone here at Shea. And the pitch. This one hit into right field. Going over and making the catch is Smith. And there's 2 away. And even some of the players are leaving right now. 9-3, 2 outs in the 9th. And the Mets are down to their last out, and it's Lee Mazzilli coming in. Mazzilli kicks. He takes the pitch. Little number, he's going to try to beat this one out, and he does. Lopes come in, couldn't get the ball clean, and Mazzilli beats it out. It's going to be an infield hit for Lee. And I'm not sure if they're going to give him an error on that. That wouldn't be right if they did. But so Mazzilli keeps the game alive, at least one more batter. Now it's the first baseman there, Montanez. He faces Sutton, and he slaps this one into left field. This should be routine, and it is. Baker with a catch, and the Dodgers win this one. They come out of the dugout to celebrate here on the field. Boy, is this Blades of Steel? What is this? Is this Blades of Steel? This is hilarious. It's just an exhibition game. Relax. Settle down. It's just wow. That was funny. So the final score is the Dodgers 9, the Mets 3. Let's take a look at the box score here. See if we can figure out what happened. Those the baseball box score. Garvey with the 2 hits. 2 home runs. Oh, Garvey 3 hits, 2 home runs. Smith had a home run. And over here, not much going on for the Mets. Stearns and Mazzilli had a hit, as did Youngblood, but that's it. They got 3 hits. They didn't do much. 12 hits for the Dodgers in this one. Lee Lacy come in. He got one at bat, and he got 1 home run. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good percentage right there. He batted 1,000, as they say. The game log, it tells you everything that happened here. Boy, that was a big second. Top of the 4th was big too. So yeah. So anyway, so that'll do it here. Thanks to everybody that tuned in. Oh, exhibitions to treat like Game 7. Yeah, I was gonna say that was pretty funny. So I might poke around a little bit more in here. I'm gonna sign off and play around here. I don't know why I couldn't get on Twitch tonight, but so I'll have to settle for YouTube until the time comes. But anyway, thanks to Barbara, our Red Sox fan, Sportsman Z, who all come in tonight watching the game tonight. This is a fun little experiment that I had going on here. And to anybody else that tuned in, thank you so much for watching. This was fun. A little bit of baseball on the channel. I'm starting to play more baseball. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to watch much baseball, but I will play the older stuff. And I just got done unfolding my strat cards this afternoon. Boy, it's like this thick. when you get a season from Strat, it's like you're all day unfolding cards. I was like, oh my gosh, I started to get carpal tunnel from doing all the cards. But they're all done now, so now I can set up my field and play my game. See if I can maybe see if I can do. I can't really stream it because I don't have the space to stream it per se, but I could definitely record it and put it up. So maybe I'll do something like that at some point. But anyway, thanks for tuning in for some baseball tonight, and I might I'm gonna kick around a little bit more with this program after I sign off. But anyway, this is Dave. Thank you so much, and I will talk to everybody later. Bye bye. Have a happy Thanksgiving and good luck on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, everybody.